Shalom. We give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. We give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Thank and send blessings to all the Akim pushing this truth out in sincerity. Today's lesson, it's too close to get caught up. This is inspired after watching the Elder Brother video, GMS. One second. Why did I forget it? It was. Why do I forget names so easily? It's a bad habit of mine. Let's see, where are you? Inspiration of the Almighty. That's what it was. GMS Inspiration of the Almighty. He recently did a video about, there's two of them. Not being sincere and, that the Lord's not playing around. And in that video where he's talking about the Lord's not playing around, he's talking about how everything is everything's coming together. He brought out how the moon would have a ring of fire, and then brought out the eclipse that happened last week. For those on the certain coast that could see it, the moon was getting in front of the sun but not too big to completely get in front of it, so it looked like it was a ring of fire around the moon. Crazy. And then that made me think of this Diddy situation that's used as a way to distract us, and it made me think of the Don't Look Up movie. Like they wanted us to not look up at that, you know? Get in the habit of not looking up. What's crazy is I didn't even see it. I didn't even hear about it. I just seen it today, and I was like, the Spirit came upon me to make a video up on that. And the other video that he was talking about was not being sincere, and that was, I'm bad with names. This Jake that's not sincere in this truth and part of another camp, not GMS, and just something that he used to be a part of GMS, and then he fell out, signed a deal with the 501c3 with someone else, obviously. And he said that once the YouTube comes off, he's got a life to live, and he's just not being sincere. And he brought out his own scriptures, but this one made me think of this one, Matthew 15:7, where he's saying, "Ye hypocrites, well did Isaiah's prophecy of you saying," this is the Lord speaking, Yahweh Shai, he's speaking, talking about Isaiah here in the NLT. When he translated to the NLT, it's Isaiah. That's what Isaiah it gets changed to. If I'm wrong about that, if that's just what they put, like how they put his name Jesus instead of Yahweh Shai, then brother can let me know if I'm wrong, and I will happily change it so it's correct. But going on and saying, these people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. And that's what that man was saying. You know, he was saying that, GMS was hating on me when I had the bands. And the brothers were like, man, we were in the car with you. Like, hey, man, this is a pretty nice car. Like, we not, like, stargazing, but you're going to say that we are. But we're just like, hey, man, like, it is a nice car. Like, if it's a nice car, it's a nice car, you know? Like, but they weren't like, oh, my God, man, I gotta have. Like, nah, they ain't like that. They ain't hating, but they're just not, like, it's not everything, you know? But that's what the brother was talking about. And that's what he was referencing in that music video that he was rapping on, and it's just stupid. I'll put a link to the video, or maybe I'll repost it in my community section. I'm finding out I can do that on my channel, and I'm still new to this video making thing. But going forward, it says, "But in vain do they worship me, and teaching for doctrines the commandments of men." And that's what that 501c3 is, where they're pushing their own thing, you know, with Jesus and whatnot, instead of Yahushai, which is the name of the Lord's Son, you know, and Yahweh is the name of our Father, Yahweh. When you go into the Hebrew alphabet, there ain't no J. There ain't no J. No letters in the Hebrew alphabet, and again, the brothers can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the letters in the alphabet are words as well. So like the letter that is pronounced a certain way is a word. So when you go to the Lord's name and when you read the Lord's name right to left, the first one is like the small, what looks like an apostrophe, like in English, but it's not. It's called a Yah, and that just means he, because the Father's name means he who exists, you know? And then his son's name is Yahushai, which means he who saves. I believe it's that. If not, again, the brothers can correct me if it's not specifically he who saves, or if it is he who exists and saves. I think it's one of the two. But continuing on, and he called the multitude and said unto them, "Hear and understand, not that which goeth into the mouth defile a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man." And it's not about what you're. It is a little bit about what you're around, but really it's like, will it affect you? You can be in a bad situation, but that doesn't mean you have to adapt with the bad situation. You don't want to put yourself in bad situations regardless, but if you're going to be in a bad situation, don't become your surroundings, you know, because that's how you pull yourself out of this faith, you know. And that's what made me think of that dude that made that video speaking against the brothers of GMS, because he used to be a part of them way back in 2010 and whatnot, you know. And they're the ones that taught him how they came up with the apostle elder apostle, good Lord. And he's the one that taught them. And they learned that truth, and that's why they can jump into the scriptures mad good and whatnot. But like he just doesn't process it. He doesn't focus on what's actually important in this truth. And you know, that's just, it is what it is, you know. And that made me it's you think about it, and that's who these men are. He even said that he's got a life outside of this. Now, the brothers of GMS, as much as I see them whenever we do anything outside of camp, they are still focused on, like, they may chop it up and whatnot, but they are still men of the Lord. That doesn't turn off. They still watching videos, studying the scriptures, being in the spirit. Oh, you know what? Let me hop on live real quick. And like, that's how you're supposed to be. That's how the leader unto their men. And the brother brought that out. He's like, bro, you're supposed to be a leader. And you're telling me you're going to dip out on your people because you want to have a life? All right. I got a couple more. But, you know, go here. Daily devotional. Revelation 21. Nah. That was you, right? What? Nah. This one. Yeah. The Revelation 22:7. This one made me think of this, like, based on his actions. The Lord said, "Behold, I cometh quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book." And I saw, John saw these things, and I heard them. And when I heard and seen, I fell down to worship before the feet of the angel which shewed me these things. Then saith he unto me, See thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant, and thy brethren of the prophets, and of them which keep the sayings of this book. Worship thy power. And he saith unto me, Seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. You know, and that's why the brothers don't even really, that's why they don't try to save people. They don't go out, oh, you need to be saved, because the brothers get that a lot too. People be talking against the brothers. There was another video by, I believe it was GMS South Carolina 08. I forget what the title of the video, where he was bringing out, hey, we just go in our own space in the streets. People come up to us. How is that us getting in other people's faces and whatnot? We don't come at you trying to be all like, you need to be saved and whatnot. That's the anti-Christians, or I forget specifically how he says it, but like those that's Christianity, that's plantation Christianity, you know? They are the ones that do that, but the brothers follow the scriptures. But hey, if he's unjust, let him be unjust. If he is filthy, let him be filthy. If you're not getting this, and you're just not getting this, you know? And that brings another one. What is it? Let me see. Is it 1 John 5:18? Is it 1 John? Or is it 2nd? Yeah, I guess it's 1 John. It is, I think. Yeah. I don't think it was. Maybe it was. I'm going to read it anyway. 1 John 5. Oh, yeah, it's not that one, so I'm not going to bring that out then. Oh, wait. Why is there a 1 John? Hey, it's been a long time since I've been into reading the Bible from, like, my days as a Jehovah's Witness, so coming into this truth, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. That's why I was confused. And this is the Lord speaking. John 15:18. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of this world, hold on. Yeah. If you were of this world, the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but that's the part, I have chosen you out of the world. Therefore, the world hateth you. If you're called into this truth, and you adhere to it, and you move in sincerity and whatnot, the Lord chose you. It ain't you finding the truth. Nobody finds the truth. The Lord wakes us up. And this dude that wanted to make this that video against us, he's like, hey, I just be doing what I do. And it's like, nah, man, the Lord has you doing this. The Lord chooses everything. We don't have no choice in this. He wakes us up. He puts it in our spirit to do these things, and we're thankful that he allows us to wake up into this. And he woke you up just so that he could take you out of it, because you've been doing something, and the Lord's gonna destroy your ass, man. But I forget his name. I almost want to play it for a little bit just to see. This dude. You turn up the speed real quick. To all borrow car. Nah. Deacon Hakar? I think that's his name. Yeah, Deacon Hakar. Yeah, the Lord gonna destroy your ass, man. Deacon Hakar. damn demon, man. He's always talking about some dumb shit every time I hear the brothers bring him up. I mean, that's all. That's what the Lord did. He woke you up just so that you can get destroyed. It is what it is. And I'm bringing out one more just for that. I'm going to bring it out in the Blue Letter Bible. Revelations 22:7. I'm going to bring that out real quick. And I got the NLT on the right and the KJV on the left. Scripture said, "Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of this prophecy of this book. And I, John, saw these things and heard them. When I had heard and seen, I fell down to worship before the feet of the angel which shewed me these things. Then saith he unto me, See thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant." I couldn't read that for a second. "And thy brethren of the prophets, and of them that Slakia, and of them which keep the sayings of this book, worship thy power. And he saith unto me, Seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. He that is unjust, let him." Oh, whoa. I thought this sounded mad familiar. Hold on. Did I really just bring it out like twice? Proverbs. That's why. Yeah. I meant to bring out Proverbs. I was like, this is sounding mad familiar, but I know I read over these before, and I was like, maybe I'm just thinking of that. Nah. I'm thinking of Proverbs 22:1. A good name is rather to be chosen than... It's 21, my bad. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the hearts. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. To Yahweh. He's the one in control. It ain't about what you want. It ain't about whatever. Nah, he has the king's heart in his hand. Man, brother brought that out, that scripture, and I'm like, man, that is the Lord is the best artist, hands down, the GOAT, for real. Like, that's insane. That's insane. You really thinking that you coming out here doing whatever you want to do, and you only to find out, nah, the Lord's got his own plan, and you are playing every single part to his plan. Every single part. And Jake really think that he got it on his own, but that was what I was tying into the other one, where the Lord chooses us, and he wanted to say, oh, if you turn away, I mean, you're just trying to condemn yourself. But, that's Jake. He's going to find a way to be stupid. You just got to let stupid be stupid, But these are all just reminders of what's coming in the next, the days soon to come, Like the brother brought out in the other video, like the times that are ahead, about the Lord is not playing. And he's talking about the ring of fire around the moon. He's talking about the port. The deal. Yeah, they may have put a pause on it now until January, but January, I'm expecting that to go sour, or maybe something happens where nah. Now it's got to go back to being crap again. And with that hurricane that hit, you got rioting and lootings over there, and we're about to get hit with another one. And that first hurricane, It drifted its way all the way back, even though it looked like it wasn't gonna hit. And you got this new hurricane that's coming through tomorrow, to like the next 36 hours. That was what the news report said. Like there's so much of the end of prophecy. The war with Israel and Iran, how that keeps breaking out. How there was a terrorist attack on one of the higher ups on the Iranian side, and that's why they've been bombing 200 missiles in like 30 minutes. Like, man, like how much has to happen in order for you to like snap out of what's happening in your own world and realize the Lord is coming back, bro. You need to do everything you can to say that, no, I did everything without the slightest bit of doubt. Because that slight bit of doubt is going to be increased during Jacob's trouble. We're not trying to have any of that happen. You want to stay focused, stay vigilant in these scriptures and focus on these commandments and stay in line, because the Lord wants us to come to him in a contrite and broken spirit and be focused on all these end times. So, during this hurricane, I want to send blessings and peace to all the brothers of GMS. I may not be a part of GMS, but I do learn from them. I only learn from them. I'm not going to learn nowhere else, because GMS is the only ones who got it, only got the truth. They practice the truth in the most sincerity, and they can break down 100% truth of the Bible. I want to say shalom to all of you Achaean out there pushing this word out sincerely and in truth, and give double honors to the elders yet again. And just close out. And I want to say to all the women learning the silence in this, just keep at it. We almost home. So, shalom.